Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. A very warm welcome to all of you. We are starting the topic of tenses today, and this is lecture number 1 on this topic. Today, inshallah, we will learn about simple present tense. These are our learning outcomes. At the end of this lesson, students will be able to identify and use simple present tense and convert affirmative, negative and interrogative form of simple present tense into each other. Let us go through the definition of simple present tense. The simple present tense is one of several forms of present tense in English. It is used to describe habits, unchanging situations, general truths, and fixed arrangements. Here is the structure of simple present tense. We have classified them into 4 forms or categories: affirmative, negative, interrogative and interrogative. We need to learn the structure properly so that we can make the sentences in simple present tense correctly. Here we will talk about the usage of simple present tense. The simple present tense is used to express habits, general truths, repeated actions or unchanging situations, emotions and wishes. There are some examples mentioned over here. I read books. This tells you about a habit. I work in London. This sentence tells you about an unchanging situation. Karachi is a large city. This sentence tells you about a general truth. Some more examples. For habits, he drinks tea at breakfast. She only eats fish. They read newspaper daily. For repeated actions or events, we catch the bus every morning. It rains every afternoon in the hot season. They drive to Murray every summer. For general truths, water freezes at 0 degrees. The earth revolves around the sun. Her friend is an Arab. To give instructions or directions. Examples: you walk for 200 meters, then you turn left. Open the packet and pour the contents into hot water. You take the number 6 bus to Watney and then the number 10 to Bedford. To express fixed arrangements, present or future. Examples: your exam starts at 9 o'clock. His mother arrives tomorrow. Our holidays starts on the 26th March. He will see you before he leaves. We will give it to him when he arrives. Forming the simple present tense. By using the verb think, we will make some sentences in affirmative, interrogative and negative by changing the subjects. I think, do I think, I do not think. You think, do you think, you do not think. He thinks, does he think, he does not think. She thinks, does she think, she does not think. It thinks, does it think, it does not think. We think, do we think, we do not think. They think, do they think, they do not think. Some notes on the simple present tense, third person singular. In the third person singular, the verb always ends in S. Some examples: he wants, she needs, he gives, and she thinks. However, with the negative and question forms, we use does instead of do. Some examples: he wants ice cream. Does he want strawberry? He does not want vanilla. In these example sentences, the first one is affirmative, the second one is interrogative, and the third one is negative. You will notice that in the interrogative sentence and in the negative sentence, since we are using does instead of do, therefore we are not using S with the first form of the verb, which is want. Furthermore, verbs ending in Y, in this case the third person changes the Y to IES. Some examples: fly changes to flies, cries changes to cries. There are some exceptions, of course. If there is a vowel before the Y, the play become plays and pray become praise. Moreover, we add es to verbs ending in SS, X, SH and CH. Some examples: he passes, she catches, he fixes, it pushes. Here are some examples of the sentences where the subject is third person singular. He goes to school every morning. She understands English. It mixes the sand and the water. He tries very hard. Here is exercise number 1 for you. You are required to fill in the blanks with the correct form of verb. Exercise number 2. You are required to fill in the blanks with suitable verbs by using the options available in the bracket. Exercise 3. Change the following sentences into negative and interrogative forms. You are required to change each of these sentences into their negative and interrogative form. This is your homework for today. You are required to complete exercises 1, 2 and 3 which have been discussed in this lecture in your copies. I hope you will find today's lecture interesting as well as informative. In the next class, inshallah, we will discuss another tense. Until then, it is Allah Hafiz. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.